My previous experience of mental health difficulties has been, it started when I was 18 and life didn't turn out quite as I expected it. I had big disappointment in my A-level results, and I went to some awful technical college, and I just got lower and lower and lower, and really felt tearful all the time, quite suicidal all the time. And eventually one of the lecturers at the college said to me, "I think you're depressed. You need to go and see a doctor." And I had no idea what was wrong with me. I just knew I was miserable. So I went to see a doctor, and from then on it started getting treated. The first time I got depressed, I didn't realise that you can come out of it, and that was just appalling. You just felt as though you were dropping into a bottomless black hole from which there was no escape at all. I went to see a doctor in the place I was doing my course, and eventually I had to come home and leave the course, and the doctor in Cambridge was very good. She talked to me a lot, but I felt self-indulgent. I felt as though I was allowing myself to be depressed. I didn't know that it can be an overwhelming thing, but my experience always has been that you can step back at a certain stage. Subsequently, I didn't really suffer from depression much, although I suppose a lot of the time I was in a fairly low mood. But I didn't until I had the children, and then I think your hormones are unbalanced, and you do get depressed, and you feel as though you're not in control of your own life. And since then, on and off, every 3 or 4 years, I used to have a depressive incident where the feelings came back of hopelessness and feeling suicidal, and of this big bottomless hole. But at least I knew on subsequent occasions that it does turn around, and I had a wonderful doctor who said to me, "I promise it will get better." And she'd seen lots of people who had been depressed, and of course it does. It's a sort of cyclical thing, and it does. You can get better. I think when you're depressed and struggling with depression, you feel helpless, and you feel useless, and you feel as though you're totally unimportant, as though you're letting people down, as though nobody loves you. You've got to try to have faith. You've got to not try and push yourself too hard or be too logical. Try to be kind to yourself, talk to people, and I think actually exercise helps. It helps to alter your mood, it helps you feel you're achieving something, even if it's something different to what you really want to achieve. You're pushing yourself in some ways, but not too much. There is a way out, and I think people must cling on to that. There is a way out.